You were in tune to Eats, Beats, and Rise, and I am your host, Yo Jules DJ. Welcome back to another weekly episode of the Dissection. That's right, this week we're taking on our first, I just threw it up, our first 4 mic review. That's right, if you've been keeping tabs on what we do around here, we've done the 5 mic dissection, which are all the classic 5 mic albums that the Source rated back in the day. Then we went down to the 4.5 mic list, and we're still not done with that list. But we are taking on a special subject this evening, Eats, Beats, and Rise. I want everybody to make some noise for tonight's first 4 mic dissection of Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt, just in time for the anniversary. Eats, Beats, and Rise. Make some noise for Jay-Z and Reasonable Doubt. You know This was a big deal. This is a 1996 release. Does that make it 30 years old? Is that what we're looking at right now?
That's what he's celebrating.
30 years. That's right. 30 years.
Wow.
I felt the sarcasm in that one. Triple C.
What's up?
No. Yeah. Just don't be scared to bust your gun. That's it. I'll dance. Call me Spider.
Dance, Spider, dance.
I will dance. But listen,
Do some
again,
shuffling
very
too.
big deal. Very first album. Jay-Z's first album, again, amongst many other albums that he's dropped, but again, it's the first. And this is the one that, went from brown bag money delivery systems to, writing checks and running companies and stuff like that. And this is, again, a classic album in a lot of people's eyes and opinions. And we're going to find out why I got a 4 mic rating. Again, Source magazine at the time, and especially in the 90s, 1996, the Source mic rating was a very big deal back then. And this was a album that was coming out independently at the time via Freeze Records, which, if I'm not mistaken, was a dance label. And I think it was Frankie Knuckles' label or something like that. It was definitely like a dance, right? It was a dance producer's label. It got distribution through Priority, so technically it was a Priority Records. But shout out to Freeze. And if you're lucky enough, I had to do this because DJ Hobo, I thought he wasn't gonna be ready yet because he was just moving from state to state. I just wanted to show just a little couple of gems, like your man keeping the stash as well. Original copy, you know what I'm saying? With the ripped plastic at the top, you know what I'm saying? Just
That's cute.
you know what I'm saying?
Hobo say that's cute.
Again with the fruit, you got the Rockefeller Early logo, you got the
Very
Freeze,
nice.
and then you got the Priority right there.
Very nice.
Loved it.
Yes,
That's very nice. That's very nice.
No sleeve inside, everything on the back. No like
Oh, wow, no sleeve on the inside.
no like, yeah, no extras, no pictures.
Just the boring white paper on the inside.
And I lost one of them. Again, it's definitely a double out. It's definitely a double disc, and I was like, where'd the other one go? But I was notorious for throwing those shits out back in the day because they get in the way. But again, if you know, we're celebrating Jay-Z 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. So is he. Like I said, that's why we're actually doing this episode to coincide with the celebration that's coming up. And I just want to go ahead and get right down to the music. Shout out to everybody in the room that joins us on a regular basis in the chat. You know what time it is. You got your man DJ Scandalous. You got your man Ike Infamous. You got your man Cool Breeze, Triple C, DJ Hobo. Always represent every week here live 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Make sure you check us out on YouTube as well. Like, subscribe, comment. If you feel like supporting the channel, leave us a donation over at Cash App. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. One word. You know how we get down. Let's go ahead and get right to it, man. It's a classic. We could talk more about this as we go, but we got to get right down to the music. I say we get through maybe like about 2 songs before we review and maybe recap what we're talking about. Again, this was a 1996 release, first album. Again, Jay was on a run at the time. He had put out a couple of singles, couple of remixes. It all garnered that attention to finally release this classic album. Let's go ahead and talk about Can't Knock the Hustle featuring Mary J. Blige. It's a classic. And we'll follow it up with Politics as Usual.
Just talk bounce, jeez. Just talk about yeah. Rockefeller, y'all. Bounce, Rockefeller, y'all. Check. Yo, I'm making short-term goals when the weather falls. Just put away the leathers and put ice on the gold. Chilly with enough bail money to free a big Willie. High stakes, I got more at stake than Philly. Shopping sprees, copping 3 Deuce Fever, yeses, fully loaded, yes. Bouncing in the Lex Luger, tire smoke like Buddha. 50 G's to the crap shooter, niggas can't fade me. Chrome stocks beaming, through my peripheral, I see you scheming. Stop dreaming, I leave your body steaming. Niggas is fiending, what's the meaning? I'm leaning on any nigga intervening with the sound of my money machining. My cup runneth over with hundreds. I'm one of the best niggas that done it. 6 digits and running, y'all niggas don't want it. I got the Godfather flow, the Don Juan DeMarco. Swear to God, don't get it fucked up.
Taking up this time to give you
cause you can't knock the hustle.
But do you think you are?
Damn.
Baby, one day you'll be a star.
That's it. Out of state where I drop my sling. I'm deep in the south, kicking up top game. Bouncing on the highway, switching 4 lanes. Screaming through the sunroof, money ain't a thing. Your worst fear confirmed. Me and my fam roll tight like the firm. Getting down for life, it's right. You better learn why I play with fire, you burn. We get together like a choir to acquire what we desire. We do dirt like worms, produce G's like sperm. To legs spread like germs. I got extensive hoes with expensive clothes. And I sip fine wines and spit vintage flows. But y'all don't know. Yeah. Cause you can't knock the hustle.
But until the late thing, I'm the one who's crazy. Cause that's the way you're making me feel.
You can't knock the hustle.
I'm just trying to get mine. I don't have the time to knock the hustle for real.
Yeah, y'all niggas lunching, punching the clock. My function is to make much and lay back munching. Sipping Remy on the rocks, my crew. Something to watch, nothing to stop. Unstoppable, scheme on the ice. I gotta hot your crew. I gotta let you niggas know the time like Movado. My motto, stack rocks like Colorado. Out off the champagne crystals by the bottle. It's a damn shame what you're not though. Me, slick like a gato, fucking Jay-Z. My pops knew exactly what he did when he made me. Try to get a nut and he got a nut and what? Straight bananas, can a nigga see me? Got the US Open, advantage jigger. Serve like Sampras, play fake rappers like a campus. The Tigra, son, you're too eager. You ain't having it? Good, me either. Let's get together and make this whole world believe us, huh? Admire Raymond, screaming. All us blacks got is sports and entertainment. Until we even, thieving. As long as I'm breathing, can't knock the way a nigga eating. Fuck you even.
Eats, beats, and
Taking up
rhymes.
this time to give you a piece of my mind. But do you think you are? Baby, one day you'll be a star. But until then, late day, I'm the one who's crazy. 'Cause that's the way you're making me feel. The way you make me feel. I'm just trying to get mine. I don't have the time to knock the hustle for real.
I was saying earlier that Don Juan DeMarco line rocked out crazy for years.
You know how we do. Rockefeller.
Eats, beats, and rhymes.
Ever. Catch me skating through your town, putting it down. Y'all relating, no waiting. I'll make your block infrared hot. I'm like Satan. Y'all feel a nigga struggle. Y'all think a nigga luddle. Hustle behind the wheel, trying to escape my trouble. Can't stop it greeting me. I'm talking sweet the keys, cursing the very God that brought this reef to be. My life is based on sacrifices. Jews like ISIS and fools that think I slip. You fuck around, you get your guys hit. They built me to be filthy on some I do or die shit. For real, the price of leather's got me deeper than ever. And just think, winter's here. I'm trying to feel me, nigga. Politics as usual. Took my Frito to Tito in the district. Bless me with some BS, somethings I could live with. Stop fronting, and for the dough I raise, gotta get shit of praise. No disrespect to you, make sure your word is true. I'm taking wages down in Vegas just in case Tyson have a major night off. That's clean money, the tax write-off. You ain't seen money in your life when it comes to this cheese. Y'all like 3 blind mice. I'm smoking bros who pump Willie, I expose. The furthest you chilies been is the poker nose. My portfolio leads to Don Corleone, nigga, please. 10-year felon, heavy on the wrist. I face use with the diamond flooded Jesus and blind your face shoes for life. Stride, jigger, I keep it tight, nigga. Politics as usual. You feel my triumph, never feel my pain, I'm lying. Low in the leather's iron, the best that's ever came. The game changes like my mind just ain't right. Rewind, get this dope, I guess it ain't your night. Sucking me in like a vacuum. I remember telling my family I'll be back soon. That was December 85 and Jay-Z rise 10 years later got me wise. Still can't break my underworld tie. I wear black a lot, in the act a lot. Got matching VCRs, a huge Magnavox, 10-inch, green like spinach. Pop ones, that's vintage, it's a lot of big money in my sentence. Hitting towards a meal, lipper, venting I kill like that chick, baby, 1-2 cat. Yeah, I do that. Ain't no stopping the champagne from popping, the drawers from dropping, the law from watching. I hate 'em. Politics as usual.
Beats and rhymes.
Okay, you know what time it is. First two tracks down. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We see you in there. I see DJ Cruz 1. I see Mr. September. I see a bunch of other people. Let me just scroll up a little. I see Joe Hurdham in the building. Immortal God in the building. 210 Gans in the building. Again, we're doing it live tonight. We are reviewing, that's right, the very first Jay-Z contribution album that he ever gave the world. Reasonable Doubt celebrating 30 years this year. And we felt it was only right that we give that man his flowers. Again, we haven't done all the 4.5 mics yet. But we took the time to give this particular album its proper flowers, and it received 4 mics back in the day. 4 mics by The Source. Back then, very good. Am I right or wrong? It was a very strong album.
Yeah, it was strong. That was strong.
4.5 was kind of like a 5 because they didn't really hand out that many 5s. So 4.5 was like, oh, yo. So 4 was definitely a good rating, and we have to remember this was an independent release. Jay, if you listen to the last 2 songs, his pen game is immaculate when you look in hindsight. Like, and this was his first album. I mean, Can't Knock the Hustle was a single featuring Mary J. Blige. We heard she got paid for the feature in a brown paper bag. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Because again, he was quote unquote respectfully, he wasn't
tax free.
He wasn't Hove yet. You feel me? He wasn't Jay-Z yet. He wasn't that guy yet. So it's like to get Mary J. Blige on a record that she probably wasn't going to clear anyway. You know what I'm saying? Take the bag, they ain't going to clear it. Uptown ain't going to clear shit.
Yeah, but you got to think, I mean, we'll get into it as well, but Biggie's also on this album.
Yeah. And again, this goes to, again, sort of proving the point. Like, there's certain people that rap about it and they never lived it. Jig has always been like, I lived exactly what I talked about. And again, for you to be able to give Mary J. Blige what she's probably asking for, she probably asked for something astronomical, which is like the get away from me answer. And then you go, okay, I'll do it. And you go, nah, I got to do it, right? Like, nah,
Right.
all right, fuck it. I'll give this a guy. Again, he was a respectful. He was a dealer. He was a dope dealer, a double D. You know what it is? And he was with the shits. He had the funds. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'll give you whatever you asking for. Let's pretend she asked for like 100,000, which again is a lot of money for a feature.
I don't think
on a whim.
I don't think she actually asked that much.
I bet you she.
I
did.
bet you. I could see.
You
it
think
being
Mary J.
100.
Blige on the charts at this point?
Back then?
I think it was lower.
You think it was? I don't think so, bro. Again, you need to get away from me answer. It's perfect. Like yo, I fuck with you. Fuck. How much? I do for like 125. Like, oh shit. Okay. Let me see what I can. And then they never call back. You know what I'm saying?
Did it for Jay on the humble though, not for nothing, but on the humble.
No, well, the story is she got paid in a brown paper bag. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure she was running with Puff Heavy at that point though.
There you go. Another connection point. You're right. And Dame Dash, and again, listen, if you know, you know, there were plenty of brown paper bags that made this.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
For sure.
Like you just mentioned, Biggie's on the album, Mary J. Blige, and they're both who they are at this point in their career on this album, or at least definitely on their fucking way. You know what I'm saying? But there was no denying the stardom they brought as features. But Can't Knock the Hustle is a classic.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nobody on the beat. Nobody has a couple of. We might have to do something, a little special episode about him at one point in time because he got heat. I don't think he's got a lot of production out there. I mean, I could be wrong, but what he does.
Yeah, this was an absolute classic banger right here, man.
Chad, what do you think? You guys ever heard of Nobody? Do your homework. Spelled with a K. Yeah, man, nobody again. Just do a quick little Google search right now while we talk about the next record. Politics as usual. Shout out to Swiss. I'm about to say the wrong name. I'm about to say the wrong name.
How dare you?
You sound stupid.
I'm about to sound very dumb right now. Shout out to Ski Beats. Ski Beats. The monster, the real monster. You know what I'm saying? If you know about Ski Beats, like I said, you know that he was heavily involved in this first album. Ski is, if you don't know chat, I'm sure the chat know. Chat fuck with the same vibes we do. But if you don't know, you watch it, you don't know Ski Beats, just do a quick little Google search. He's that guy. And again, lacing Jigga again with joints when he's already got some pretty good, fire material underneath his belt at the time. I think at this point in time, Original Flavor was probably a little bit bigger than Jay-Z at this point.
Yeah.
Which is the group that Ski Beats was on, for those who don't know.
Yo,
go ahead, Hobo.
Sorry. No, I'm not. I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. I'll wait.
I was just gonna say, Original Flavor at this time probably had, I think, 3 singles at this time. So they were a little bit more known at this time before Jay-Z hit. That's all I was gonna say.
Right, because they had "Can I Get Open," which Jay was on, right?
Ooh, yeah. That's probably one of the first times I ever heard of Jay-Z. I'm sure he had mixtape stuff, and he had the In My Lifetime, the kind of stuff floating around too. But I heard first Original Flavor, then I probably heard I probably saw the video.
Yeah, Can I Get Open? You Think You All That?
All of that.
Yeah, but Jay-Z always been. You remember his run with Jazzo?
Yeah, right.
Hawaiian Sophie.
Right, he was Hawaiian Sophie. Yeah,
and in the video, like he said, in the video for sure.
But we never heard anything.
Mr. September brought up a good point. I was going to try to hold off on this, but he brought it up, and Cruise One agreed. Mr. September said he slept on Reasonable Doubt when it first dropped.
Again, yeah, he wasn't who Jay-Z is today. He was another 90s rapper, another drug dealing talking rapper at the time.
I definitely slept on it, man, because it was, the move was on a run at that point, and Fuji's album had come out.
Right.
I was in a different headspace, so I definitely slept on this album when it first.
Of course, I mean, it's like what I said in the chat. This was a magical time, man. Like even hearing You Cannot Hustle brought me back to just a magical time of where you're Wu heavy, your Mobb Deep heavy.
Nas,
you know what I'm saying? Your Nas, like it's just so much good music going out. I mean, excuse me, being put out that. Yeah, it would be easy to overlook certain things unless you're just all in where you got to hit everything at this particular time.
Right.
I think. Go ahead, Trip.
I was about to say, I always think that Nas and Jay-Z was always destined to battle, because when Nas came out with the Illmatic, that Jay-Z came out with this later, everybody pinned them together against each other.
Not at first, and I can see why not at first. I was just gonna say right now, like you got to think about what the introduction is for both these artists at the time. Like Jay was a legit mover of stuff, and like he had money. Like Nas did not have money. Even when Illmatic came out, he did not have money. Trust me, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's project street money, and then there's like Jay. The reason I think Jay eventually, right, especially with this album, caught the ear of so many like of the streets, if you want to call it that, is because it's the same Jeezy effect. It was like he spoke to a certain class of people that were like, I do that. I'm not a corner dude. I'm not selling the crackheads. Like I'm moving weight. I'm moving back and forth. I'm going out of state. It's a different kind of drug dealer. It's like I'm doing it. And there was a lot of people in that time that just related to that. And again, he was talking fly shit. He wasn't talking, I got it rough in the street shit. He was like, I'm popping bottles. Do you even know what this is? You probably think it's white gold. It's platinum. Like we never heard of platinum before Jay mentioned platinum.
Still spending money from 88.
That means he was spending Hawaiian Sophie money. He probably hasn't even touched his Hawaiian Sophie residual. You feel me? That's where he's at right now. Shout out to the chat. The chat is all involved in the chat. They said, who was at Worldwide Plaza? I used to be at Worldwide Plaza. Hell yeah. I don't know if they're asking about me, but I used to be at Worldwide Plaza.
And Jay-Z's older than Nas. So that's another
thing. He is, by a good chunk, too.
That's another thing, too.
That is true. We are going to keep playing some more music again. We got to one single already officially off the album, which is Can't Knock the Hustle, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the second single of the project. We are going to eventually get to the first single and eventually the third as well. But again, we got to talk about how dope this project is. Again, 1996. It was a summer release, June 25th, as a matter of fact. And we're going to be hearing production from DJ Premier, Ski Beats, Nobody, Clark Kent. And again, we're going to see a bunch of guest appearances as well. This is it's a classic. It definitely is. I mean, but for those that Say again, Hobo?
I said, without question, anybody questioning if this is a classic is bugging.
Yeah, no, it's 100%. And like I said, even if it's so what's crazy, right? It's not the biggest selling album out of his catalog, right? So you would think that like, well, then it's like no, even though it did, it started the foundation for what was a large catalog of music that he eventually released and won Grammys and prizes for. This one was not one of those albums, believe it or not. Again, it's I think it's probably, if I look at RIAA numbers, and we've had this conversation on this channel before, it's probably gonna say it's somewhere in the like 2 million copies sold type of thing, and it's like, get the fuck out of here. Like, stop it. Like, this stop it. But
bootlegging back then. So
there was bootlegging. Absolutely, there was bootlegging. But again, there's also been 30 years of a guy that's had a career unlike a lot of other artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, I find it hard to believe that it's what. I don't know the number. I didn't look it up, but multi-platinum by this point. Just I don't think it's at the number it deserves to be. But we're gonna keep playing more music off this Reasonable Doubt. Chat. Let me know what you think about any favorite songs of yours, any memories. Were you in line to buy this album? What else came out this same day? Anybody know in the chat what else came out the same day? So we can know, were you picking up Jay-Z or were you picking up blah, blah, blah on that same day? Again, we're talking about 30 years, Reasonable Doubt right here. Let's keep playing more music. Let's go. Oh, shit. You know what time it is.
Okay, I'm reloaded. You motherfuckers think you big time? Fucking with Jay-Z, you gonna die big time. Here come the pain.
Pain in the ass.
Jigga, bigger, nigga, how you figure? Yeah, and yo, peep the style and the way the cops sweaters. The number one question is, can the feds get us? I got vendettas and dice games against ass betters and niggas who pump wheels and drive jetters. Take that with ya.
Hit ya, back split ya. Fuck fist fights and lame scuffles. Pillowcase to your face, make the shell muffle. Shoot your daughter in the calf muscle. Fuck a tussle, nickel plated. Sprinkle coke on the floor, make it drug related. Most hated.
Can't fade it. While y'all punk Willie, I run up and stunt silly. Scared so you sent your little mans to come kill me. But on the contrary, I packs the Mac Millie, squeezed off on him, left the paramedics breathing soft on him. What's your name?
Who shot you? My ties like Sinatra. Peruvians tried to do me in. I ain't paid them yet. Trying to push 700s, they ain't made them yet. Rolex and bracelets, frostbit. Rings too, niggas riding away, call me igloo sticks.
Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls, nigga, shit you draw.
Where you from?
Brooklyn going out for all.
Marcy,
You don't stop.
Best style,
You won't stop.
nigga. What? Jay-Z, Big Smalls, nigga, shit your drawers. Brooklyn, represent y'all, hit your fours. You crazy? Think a little bit of rhymes can play me? I'm from Marcy, I'm varsity chump, you JV. Jay-Z.
Nigga, baby, my Bed-Stuy flows malicious, delicious. Fuck 3 wishes, made my road to riches. From 62 gem stars, my mom's dishes. Graham chopping, police van docking, D's at my doors knocking.
Yeah, rockin', yeah, no more mister. Nice guy, twist your shit. The fuck back with the pistols. Blazing, hot like Cajun. Hotter than even holding work at the day's end. With New York plates outside. Get up out of there. Fuck your ride.
Keep your hands high, shit gets steeper. Here comes the Grim Reaper, Frank White. Need the keys to your innkeeper.
That's right.
Chill, homie. The bitch in the Shoney's told me you're holding more drugs than the pharmacy. You ain't harming me, so pardon me. Pass the safe before I blaze the place and hit 6 shots just in case.
Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls, nigga, shit you draw.
Where you from?
Brooklyn going out to all.
Crown Heights.
You don't stop.
Brownsville.
You won't stop.
Nigga.
Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls, nigga, shit you draw.
Where we from?
Brooklyn going out to all.
Bushwick.
You don't stop.
Fort Greene.
You won't stop.
Niggas. Yeah. For 9-6, the only MC with a flu. Yeah, I rhyme sick. I be what you're trying to do. Made a fortune off Peru. Extradite, China white, hair on. Nigga, please, like short sleeves, I bear wrong. Stay out away from here wrong.
Clear.
Gone.
Me and Gutter had 2 spots. The 2 for $5 hits, the blue tops. Gotta go, Coolio, mean it's getting too hot. If they have twins, she probably have 2 pops.
Get it. Time to separate the pros from the cons, the platinum from the bronze, that butter soft shit from that leather on the fawns. A S1 diamond from my I-class dome, a Sean Dawn sipper from a rosé nigga, Brook non, sipping on.
Cristal forever, play the crib when it's mink weather. The mafia keep cannons in they Mark Buchanans. Usually quattro cinco, the shell sink slow, tossing ya. Mad slugs through your Nautica, I wanted ya.
Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls, nigga, shit you draw. Where you from? Brooklyn, going out to all. Flatbush, you don't stop. Red Hook, that's right. You won't stop, nigga. Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls, nigga, shit you draw. Where you from? Brooklyn, going out to all. East New York, you don't stop. Clinton Hills, you won't stop, nigga. Brooklyn in the house. Rockefeller, y'all. Junior Mafia. Super big flip. Brooklyn's finest. You be quietness. Representing BK to the fullest.
Presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for every presidents to represent me.
Who wanna bet us that we don't touch letters, stack cheddars forever, live treacherous, all the etceteras, to the death of us, me and my confidants, we shine, you feel the ambiance, y'all niggas just rhyme, by the ounce though accumulates like snow, we don't just shine, we illuminate the whole show, you feel me, factions from the other side would love to kill me, spill 3/4 of my blood into the street, let alone the heat, fuck 'em, they hate a nigga loving his life, in all possible ways, know the feds is bugging my life, hospital days, reflecting when my man laid up, on the uptown high block, he got his side sprayed up. I saw his life slipping. This is a minor setback, yo, still in all we living. Just dream about to get back. That made him smile, though his eyes said, pray for me. I do you one better and slay these niggas faithfully. Murder is a tough thing to digest. It's a slow process. And I ain't got nothing but time. I had near brushes, not to mention 3 shots, close range, never touch me. Divine intervention, can't stop by from drinking my ties with Tata down in Nevada. Ha ha, bye. Word life, I dabbled in crazy way. Without rap, I was crazy straight. Partner, I'm still spending money from 88.
Presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for every presidents to represent
me. Know what? I make you and your whack mans fold like bad hands, roll like Monopoly. Advance, you copy me like white crystal. I gross the most at the end of the fiscal year than these niggas could wish to. The dead presidential candidate with the sprinkles in the presidential ice that'll offend you in due time when crime flees my mind. All sneak thieves and player haters can shine. But until then, I keep the trillion cut diamond shining brilliant. I tell you half the story, the rest you fill it in. Long as the villain win, I spend Japan yen to 10 major events. Catch me in the joints, convinced my iguanas is biting. J-A-Y hyphen, controlling, manipulating. I got a good life, man. Pounds and pence, enough dollars make sense. While you ride the bench, catch me swinging for the fence. Dead presidents, you know.
Every presidents to represent me. Every presidents to represent me. I'm out for 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 every presidents to represent me.
So be it, the Soviet, the unified steady flow. You already know, you light, I'm heavy row, heavy dough. Mike machete your flow. Your paper falls slow like confetti. Mine's a steady grow, Betty grow. Pay 5 in it for blow. Better believe I have 1160 to show. My dough flip like Tycoon. Jay-Z the icon. Baby, you like Dawn. Maybe this crystals will change your life on. Roll with the winners. Heavy spinners like hit records. Rockefeller. Don't get it corrected. This shit is perfected from chicks. The chicks that stripping the Lexus. Naked without your gun. We taking everything you brung. We caking. You niggas is faking. We getting it done. Crime family. Well connected Jay-Z. And you fake thugs is unplugged like MTV. Y'all MD3. Take your treasure. My pleasure. Dead president jowls. Politics is you jowl.
Every presidents to represent me. 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 I'm out for 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 every presidents to represent me.
One of the best hip hop beats of all time. I'm saying it right now.
Listen,
Hot line to a hot song.
Did he? Yeah. Where the question is, was it a hotter line or a hotter song, bro? That president, whether it's this version or part two, the beat just outshines everything. I'm sorry. For me, it's about production on this one. Jay kills it lyrically. He kills it lyrically, but the beat.
Yeah, he wrote the beat. He wrote
The
the beat.
beat is it outshines everything. Pardon me. Pardon me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that beat is crazy, man. That beat is crazy.
Shout out to Ski Beats again.
Yeah, Lonnie Liston Smith, man. The actual sample with the song itself is just super dope, man.
Oh my God. I love that. And so just an example that we got to talk about. Again, this is Jay-Z's first album. He is years ahead of where fucking people are at this point in time lyrically, thinking about the shit he's talking about. There's lyrical people at this time, don't get me wrong, but the shit, again, he's talking about still resonates today. He's talking about how to be a businessman in the streets, how to take what you learn out there, apply it to today. And shit is hard out here. And if you're not going to do it, then what the fuck are you doing it for? We're all doing it for dead presidents. Like, the story is as old as time. Like, we all move for currency. And this is another example of an album, 30 years old. We only played one single so far, and we've currently played a total of 4 songs. The last 2 that we just played are not singles, yet they got so much damn radio play, so much club play, so much mixtape play. Like, everybody knows Brooklyn's Finest with Jay-Z and Biggie. Everybody know that shit. And Dead Presidents.
Classic.
Everybody know Dead Presidents. And again, actually, no, they made a video for Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
They sure did. It's not classified as a single on the Wikipedia. I forgot about that. Again, I go by whatever it was in front of me when I read it. But actually, we are. Well, I was forgetting that there was an absolute video with Big in the video, AZ in the video.
I was sitting here thinking that I thought there was a video for that song.
And the rumored supposed Nas not showing up to be in the video is kind of what sparked this whole subs back and forth, apparently. Because they were all playing Monopoly at the end of this video. If you look, you got Lil Sean, you got AZ, you got Big, you got Jigga, Biggs, Dame, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty rich table full of people. And supposedly they wanted Nas there too. And I think that's where the AZ kind of sub comes in.
He has nothing to do.
He was like, whatever. I think, listen, Nas was playing chess back then too. Don't ever think he wasn't.
Yeah, but I think it was 210 Gantz in the chat brought up a good point on asking the question of what else came out around this time. And It Was Written came out in July. This came out in June.
Yup, a few weeks afterwards, 100%. So not that means anything, right? In terms of like, I got something for you, whatever. I think one guy's first release is his own mission, and the other guy's sophomore release, which is even tougher sometimes than the first release,
right,
is its own mission in itself. And again, we know that whole conversation about Illmatic versus It Was Written. You could watch that episode right over here when you get a chance. But we have a whole episode based on that because there's a whole faction of people, am I saying that right, that believe Illmatic is not as good as It Was Written, or vice versa. That It Was Written outshines Illmatic and whatever. So I'd love to have that conversation again at some point in time just to revisit. But we're talking about Reasonable Doubt. And again, we just played 2 songs that are super duper popular that were never given, I guess, that green light. The Dead Presidents, I feel like it might have been maybe an independent, kind of move on there. I guess the whole thing was independent. Yeah, so what am I talking about? Yeah.
But I miss this J right here. Suave J.
This is him just showing off lyrically what he was about. And he was talking that shit that, again, some people just could totally relate to. It was too fly for me at that time. Anything Jay-Z I ever liked back then was based on his ear for beats. He definitely, even back then.
Yeah, Jay's always been able to pick really
I want
good
that.
beats.
Jay rarely been on a whack beat. It's happened. It's happened. But I'll tell you right now, and Hope we're gonna love this. As much as I love Nas, when it comes to the ratio of who picks better beats, like Hove.
Oh, for sure. Without question.
Got that. For sure.
Without question.
Nas definitely has something like, what the fuck were you thinking here? Chad, am I wrong?
Without question.
Whose ears better, Jay-Z or Rick Ross? They go Rick Ross.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Rick Ross' ear is pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Amazing.
pretty good.
His ear is really good.
I'm not taking that. That's why I threw it up there. Like, his ear is immaculate. I cannot take that from him.
But I got to ask the question, Jules. We recently did an episode on who had the better primo beats, Jay or Nas, and Nas won.
Yeah.
I think it was like by a landslide.
It was a sweep. It was a sweep. It was very Nixon-ish of him.
So what are we talking about here? It can be the queen. I want the record to show that on today, Howard Hobo, DJ Hobo, I gave my government, DJ Hobo defended Queens. I wanted written HR
time stamped.
HR Breeze.
Oh shit! I didn't hit record. Oh man!
You sound stupid.
So the chat is asking again, like what Hobo mentioned, is what other albums came out around this time? Just based around that summertime. I'm gonna start from there. But you had things like Helter Skelter. You had Heather B. So Helter Skelter Nocturnal, by the way. Heather B. Taking My Hand. You had Lost Boys Legal Drug Money. You also had Prince Paul, the Psychoanalysis album. I just found that on vinyl today when I was looking for this Jay-Z album in my stash. Yeah, crazy concept album. America's Dying Slowly, the various artist projects.
That's good too.
A lot of cool Wu-Tang shit on there.
I like that. I like that record.
You got De La Soul, Stasis High.
Wow.
You mentioned Nas, It Was Written. Can't forget that. Al Tariq, formerly of the Beatnuts, had God Connections at that point in time. Sadat X, his solo release with the Wild Cowboys.
Which is a good album. That was a good album too.
Wild Cowboys was for Stimulated
Dummies.
Wild Cowboys was a good album.
Yeah, that album's fire. Yep.
Definitely very dope. Tribe Called Quest Beats, Rhymes and Life that summer. Basically introduction to Dilla. Tribe kind of.
Man, your summer was jam packed with these records, man.
That's a heavy summer.
I'm not even done, gentlemen. I'm not even done. If you're a Southern fan at the time, you got Riding Dirty by UGK. You also had what else here? 9. Remember 9? He had his album Cloud 9 at the time that dropped.
My tar. Sorry to cut you off.
Okay, no, go ahead.
Soul on Ice came out in '96 too.
It probably did. Like I said, I'm strictly talking about summertime right now because it's a really long list. I just thought I would try to go around Jay's, but I'm sure it did. It's probably at some point. Maybe we'll even come to it. Like I said, there's so many things on this list. Again, Akinelli, Put It in Your Mouth, the album. Pause. Blase, blah blah blah. Cypress Hill. This was unreleased. Like mixed. No, it doesn't matter. Paperboy. Remember Paperboy?
Yeah.
Not from the show Atlanta. Not from the show Atlanta. You got Silk the Shocker, called the Shocker album. You got Banging on Wax, The Bloods and the Crips. Outkast, AT-Aliens.
Yeah,
wow, that's a big album, man.
DJ Shadow, Introducing, If You Know You Know. Then you got The Roots, Philadelphia Half-Life. Razzcast, Soul on Ice, like what Maitar said. You got The Bush Babies, Gravity, Jerry the Damager, Rap for the Math, Poor Righteous Teachers, The New World Order.
This was all in the summer?
So now I'm not gonna lie. Now we're in October right now. We're in October.
You see all the variations?
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
We don't have that today. We don't have
This is just 96. So far, it's just 96. And I skipped a good chunk. I mean, just to finish up this page, because we'll get back to some music. Again, Poor Righteous Teachers, New World Order, Exhibit at the Speed of Life, his first album.
Oh, man.
MOP Firing Squad. Black Moon. No, this is a greatest hits thing. Iron Man by Ghostface. Oh, my God. OGC The Storm.
All right, that's enough. I have to look up all these albums.
Yeah, I got to stop. Let me stop. I'm going to give you one to start with, Triple C. The Mo Thugs, Family Scriptures. That's from both of them. You can start there.
No.
And don't forget the Don Illuminati 7-Day Theory by Machiavelli.
Yo, quick thing before we go on. You said something before, and this could be another show topic, because Jay-Z has a good ear for music, but he has a couple of collaborations that he's done with different artists. But I would like us to do a show, if possible, on who has the best collaborations with Jay-Z. Is it Pusha T, Memphis Bleak, Young Jeezy, Rick Ross, or Beanie Siegel?
That's very specific.
Yeah.
So we could do a best. Like I see what he's saying. So if we go by our best of series, we need 6 features.
Yeah.
We have the best Beanie one, the best Bleak, the best Scarface, maybe best Kanye.
Yeah, Scarface you can throw in there. But is a person who's done multiple songs with Jay-Z.
Yeah. No, Face has done multiple songs. That's why I like Face and
yeah.
and Ho get busy, but Face and Beanie really get busy.
Mhm.
Shit, I'm with it. I mean, Chad, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a good.
Throw a couple of
that's a
songs
good
at us.
one.
Like I said, keep a track of this for us. Let's get back to some music. I'm gonna play some music for you all to figure out what tracks we can make that battle happen. Again, we're talking about the best Jay-Z features coming up soon. Right now we're talking about Reasonable Doubt. Every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch us here live on Twitch. Check us out on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment. We're playing the Reasonable Doubt album. It got 4 mics in the Source magazine back in 1996. And we're trying to see if this album actually deserved 4, if not better, maybe less, maybe exactly what it got. We're up to 4 songs in. Can't Knock the Hustle, Politics as Usual, Brooklyn's Finest, Dead Presidents Part 2. And now we're going on to a very, very favorite one of mine. Let's talk about Feeling It. Featuring Mecca.
Beats and rhymes.
Not 6 and forever. Rock a block, Rockefeller.
I'm feeling it, feel the glass, you can tell them away. Feel the legs pushing up on the stage. I'm feeling it, feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel it,
I keep it realer than most, I know you're feeling it. Crystals are nice, I like the toes, I keep on spilling it. Bone crushers, I keep real close, I got the skill for this. On my back, the flyers closed, looking ill as shit. Transactions illegitimate, cause life is still a bitch. And then you die, but for now, life, close your eyes and feel his dick. Since diapers had nothing to live for like them lifers, but making sure every nigga stay rich within my cipher. We paid the price to circle us, success, they turn my mic up. I'm about to hit these niggas with some shit that'll light your life up. If every nigga in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged. Nobody will fall cause everyone will be each other's crutches. I hope you fools choose to listen, I drop jewels, bust it. These are the rules I follow in my life, you gotta love it. Jiggy jigger looking gully in the joint. If y'all niggas ain't talking about large money, what's the point?
I'm feeling it, feel the glass, you can tell them away. Feel the legs pushing up on the stage. I'm feeling it, feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel it, raise your
Even if
hell in
it
the
ain't sunny,
sky.
hey, I ain't complaining. I'm in the rain, doing the $140 hydroplaning. What shorty?
Where you disappear to sun.
Maintaining, putting myself in no position most of these rappers ain't in. I'm living, the ill street blues got your hunger painting. Nothing to gain and a whole lot to lose, you're still singing. Fool, I'm thorough, in every borough. My name be ringing, warming it up for the perfect time. Then hit your brain and you're feeling it. To all the girls, I bought a girl who took and sell my bricks. No doubt they can vouch, my life is real as shit. 95 South and Poppy on the hill and shit. And all the towns like Cambridge that I kill with shit. And all the thorough ass niggas that I hustle with. Throw your joints in the air one time and bust your shit. These fake rappers can't really know I'm loving it. You feeling it?
I'm feeling it, feel the glass, you can tell them away. Feel the legs pushing up on the stage. I'm feeling it, feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel it, raise your hell in the sky. I'm feeling it, feel the glass, you can tell them away. Feel the legs pushing up on the stage. I'm feeling it, feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel it, raise your
What,
hell
y'all
in the
ain't
sky.
heard that nigga J High. The crystals will keep me wet like Baywatch. I keep it tight for all the nights my mama prayed I stop. Said she had dreams a sniper hit me with a fatal shot. Those nightmares, man, them dreams that you say you got. Give me the chills, but these meals, well, they make me hot. Y'all don't feel me enough to stop the illin' ride. But at the same time, these dimes keep me feeling tight. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm getting weeded now. I know I contradicted myself. Look, I don't need that now. It just once in the blue when there's nothing to do. When the tension gets too thick for my sober mind to cut through. I get the zone in. Me and the chick on the island and we're boning. I free my mind. Sometimes I hear myself moaning. Take one more toke, then I leave that weed alone, man. It got me going. Shit.
Feeling it, feel the glass, you can tell them away. Feel the legs pushing up on the stage. I'm feeling it, feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel it, raise your hell in the sky. I'm feeling it, feel the glass, you can tell them away. Feel the legs pushing up on the stage. I'm feeling it, feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel it, raise your hell in the sky. I'm feeling it, feel the glass, you can tell them away.
I just gotta stop for a second. You gonna keep playing,
man, oh man.
But there's something so at the. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was not crazy about this song back in the day.
What?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because the song that comes on after this and the song that came on before this were just super duper fire. We just played Dead Presidents 2 prior to Feeling It, and the next song coming up is a fucking another personal favorite of mine. But now, as an adult, and not today, but like as an adult as I got older, Feeling It is one of my favorite songs on this album.
Damn, that's
It's
that.
so adult, but it is adult. I wasn't adult. I wasn't there. It's super classy adult fly hip hop shit. Like he got to be one of the first to really kind of put some fly super duper adult shit like that out at the time. Like, I feel like
Everything about this song is beautiful, dog. The beat is beautiful. The concept is beautiful. The girl singing hook. Everything about this song, such a dope song, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear this, you had to pull out that Ghetto Mimosas.
yes, this was definitely Pinkies Up. Listen, he ain't lying. Pinkies Up, Get a Mimosa. You was there. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. I was too young and like this is it was just as an adult, and I'm not talking about like just recently. Like it's been years since I've loved this record, but when I turned adult, started listening again, like, oh, there's some adult shit. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't on that frequency at that point.
Well, I don't blame you because that's how I felt about the Brooklyn Finest. I wasn't really feeling it. Then
that I always loved. I was a big fan. I mean, we were all big fans, but like
I wasn't feeling it like that. Then I got
Tupac line. If they had Twitch, probably had Tupac's, bro. We were all like, ah. I was at work. I had the key food. I was wilding in the meat. Bridge, because they had a radio in there. So I was like,
ah! I came around quick.
No, because they made a big deal. We're gonna play the brand new.
Hold on.
Big bigs on it.
Hold on. I didn't know that pause, but that was crazy.
It was the meat pause. I wish when they kept the frozen meat.
Listen to Big by the Meat. That's a new level. Listening to Big by the Meat section.
Saving it for later, man. That's crazy.
I know DJ Scaleless ain't talking shit because he worked at the same market as me.
I wasn't listening to Big in the Meat section.
Yeah, like, they're the only ones that had a radio in the state in the motherfucking store. That was the only department that had a radio station. A radio that you could listen to. I mean,
he said he was in the sizzling section, kid.
I was in the kosher section, you know what I'm saying? I kept it kosher.
Kosher meat.
I was next to that. Yeah, keep it the glizzy section, like they said in the chat. In the glizzy.
I mean, we was outside with our shorts, and this is strictly like shorts and Tim's New York vibes all day.
No, but that's what I'm saying. This one was a little bit more adult than that. At least feeling it was like it felt elegant to me in a good way. It felt like this is like Jay putting on, and he wasn't even doing it yet, but like Jay putting on the button down for like adult shit at this point. Like we gonna get a little fly with it. Again, like you said, champagne. Before that, we thinking 40s. You know what I'm saying? We something with a brown bag, around it. And his was like, again, like a Pinkies Up. Like, no, we fine dining over here. And it was like, oh, I never, okay, cool. Again, hip hop wasn't like that to me at that time. I was more gravitating to, again, street, rugged, whatever. And this was just, not that I didn't like, again, the production always called my attention. And this is what I was trying to say to Triple C before, because he was ready to call me out. And I think the rest of the room was going to follow suit. I would, at the time, when I was younger, skip Feeling It because I absolutely loved Dead Presidents 2, which was right before that. And the next song basically after this was one of my next favorites. Let's talk about The Evils, produced by DJ Premier. Let's go.
This shit is wicked on these mean streets. None of my friends speak. We all trying to win. But then again, maybe it's for the best though. Cause when they seeing too much, they trying to get you touched. Whoever said illegal was the easy way out couldn't understand the mechanics and the workings of the underworld. Granted, 9 to 5 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive, I'm trying to live it to the limit and love it alive. Life ills, poison my body. And used to say, fuck Mike skills. I never prayed to God, I prayed to God. That's right, it's wicked. That's life, I live it. Ain't asking for forgiveness for my sins. Ends, I break bread with the lay heads, picking their brains for angles and all the evils that the game will do. It gets dangerous. Money and power is changing us, and now we're lethal, infected with the evils.
God, I wonder, can you save me? Illuminati on my mind, soul, my body. God, I wonder, can you save me? Secret society, trying to keep me on. God, I wonder, can you save me? Illuminati on my mind, soul, my body. God, I wonder, can you save me? I can't die.
for building blocks. Now we fight for blocks with builders that make a killing. The closest of friends when we first started, but grew apart as the money grew. And soon grew black-hearted. Thinking back when we first learned to use rubbers, he never learned. So in turn, I'm kidnapping his baby's mother. My hand around the collar, feet in the cheese. She said the taste of dollars was shitty, so I fed her 50s. About his whereabouts, I wasn't convinced. I kept feeding her money till shit started to make sense. Who could ever foresee? We used to stay up all night at slumber parties. Now I'm trying to rock his bitch to sleep. All the years we were real close. Now I see his fears through her tears. No, she wishing we were still close. Don't cry, it is the beat. In time, I take away your miseries and make it mine. The evil.
Still, God, I wonder can you save me? Illuminati want my mind, soul, and body. God, I wonder can you save me? Secret society, trying to keep me on. Still, God, I wonder can you save me? Illuminati want my mind, soul, and body. Still, God, I wonder can you save me? I can't die, I can't die.
Yeah, my flesh, no nigga could test. My soul is possessed by the evils in the form of diamonds and Lexuses. The exorcist got me doing sticks like homie. You don't know me, but the whole world owe me. Strip was thought to be a pleasant guy all my fucking life. So now I'm down for whatever. Ain't nothing nice. Throughout my junior high years, it was all friendly. But now this higher learning got the Remy in me. Liquors invaded my kidneys. Got me ready to lick off. Mama, forgive me. I can't be held accountable. The evil's beating me down, boo. Got me running with guys, making G's, telling lies that sound true. Come test me, I never cower. For the love of money, son, I'm giving lead showers. Stop screaming, you know the demon said it's best to die. And even if Jehovah Witness bet, he'll never testify. The evil.
Still, God, I wonder can you save me? I can't die, I can't die, I can't die.
Yo, he was saying some slick stuff.
Wasn't he? Wasn't he though?
It's I always keep notes while we go because again we talk about 5 different levels of this dissection that we go through when we're dissecting this Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt album. We talk about the singles, we talk about the lyrics, we talk about the production, we talk about are there any skips on this album and did it age well, which we'll talk about at the end. I didn't know where to put the evils because I love the beat. It's primo, it's a given. But like what Trip just said, he's saying some shit.
Yeah.
On that specific song, that's why you go. I don't know. So I was like, pay attention. Like he's talking that I put it under the lyrics. Most of the time, I try to put a song under a different one of these labels. Bro, I had to throw on the lyrics. I was like, the shit he talking about in this song, crazy.
The evils, but it's devils.
Yep. Yeah. Too many little things. Like even down to like if you know. Like I said, Premier came up with the beat, but Premier tells the story where Jay was like, yo, but I want you to use this, and this on the hook. Like he had it in his head. He said I want you to be like,
he co-produced.
basically to a certain degree. He said, I want you to cut like this, and then Illuminati, which means he had that Prodigy verse,
right?
You know what I'm saying, in his brain. You know
Right.
what I'm saying, and was like, yo, like we're gonna use that. And again, I think back then, listen, it goes without saying when everybody talks about. I see in the chat it's about Jay and fuck with P, but he uses. I mean, listen. Everybody fucked with Mobb Deep, especially that second album. The infamous, like we all grew up off that shit. You know, it is what it is.
Jay didn't deny it. Jay
He
said
don't. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. You're absolutely right, Trip. It's like I think he fucked with P. We all fucked with P. P was at one point in time the nicest motherfucker in New York.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
We wasn't handing out fucking crowns back then, but you know, the crown eventually became a thing, and you know, at that point he had a lot of competition in his way and different ways of classifying said winners back then. But P, just look at the line with it. The first time I ever heard the word Illuminati came out of Prodigy's mouth. You feel me? Like the kind of shit he was talking about. Like, who throws the word Illuminati in a rhyme? Like, come on, man. Like he was.
Competition was stiff. Competition was very stiff at this time too, man.
It was, man.
You had to separate yourself. You couldn't sound like anybody else. You couldn't look like anybody else. You had to really, truly separate yourself.
Yeah, you had to get busy, man. You had to get busy.
Yeah.
No, I mean there was mediocrity, like obviously, but
always.
Man, let me tell you what. If you weren't good, or you didn't have someone good on your song, or you didn't have a good beat, you were not getting any play.
Well, here's the thing too. Even if you did have both of those, sometimes it didn't mean you was getting play.
That's true.
You still had to have, that it. let's talk about the music business. You know what I'm saying? You had to have that it at the end of the day, or else anybody could do it, which nowadays is the case, which is why we have a lot of bullshit out here. Because there's still a few its amongst all the I can do it tours. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. We are gonna move on to the next song. I just want to give a quick shout out to, in my personal opinion, the MVP of tonight's beat making, sort of side of production when it comes to this. Ski Beats is on fire tonight.
Yo, we got to do an episode on him on Ski Beats.
Just by himself, yeah. Because we had a battle, Ski Beats and I forgot who he was battling, but
solo one, yeah, solo.
That's Ski Beats production.
Yeah,
Ski Beats did Politics as Usual. He did Dead Presidents too. He did Feeling It. He's gonna do the next song we're gonna play coming up right now, and then that's the last of his involvement right here. But again, you could see, he was involved early on the demo process. These songs were probably demo songs, became album songs, and his vision is crazy. He actually, if out there, and you can find it on the internet, you probably find it on YouTube. There is a version of Feeling It with Camp Lo. So it was a Camp Lo song first.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I did hear a little bit of a story.
It was a Camp Lo record at first, and Jay was like, yo, I'm going to need that. Need that. And he said, all right, let me talk to them. They said it was cool, and again, it all worked out, and now we have Feeling It. But there is, and it's fire. It's fire. Camp Lo kill it, too. They do their thing on it.
Crazy.
Which one is better?
I go by what I call demoitis, even though this is no longer a demo, but I've listened to Feeling It, Jay-Z version for too many years to ever say the other one is better, in my personal opinion. But with this one, the involvement that Campo had on it was fire. But Feeling It, is it's a Jay-Z song now. It always is.
It's Jay's song.
It's a Jay song, 100%. I mean, literally, it's on this album. Speaking of the album, let's do a quick, like I said, a quick flower-giving celebration to Ski Beats for his last contribution on this album, another banger that we all know. Again, these songs were not, singles. Not all of them have videos. The Evils, for example, didn't have a video. You know what I'm saying? Feeling It didn't have a video. And we're going to talk about another one that had a life of its own. Let's talk about is it 22 twos or is it 222s? 22 twos. 22 twos.
Say it right. Say it right.
Let's do it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Maria Davis, Mad Wednesdays. We here tonight to have a good...
That's a real event, by the way. Maria Davis would host these nights. Just heads up.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Maria Davis, Mad Wednesdays. We here tonight to have a good time. Wait a minute. I see my man over there, Jay-Z. Jay-Z, Dame Dash, let me hear that little tape of yours. And it's fat. Why don't you come up here and kick a little freestyle? Put that champagne down. Kick a little freestyle for me tonight.
Yeah. Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you
Y'all
can.
motherfuckers must hear that Tribe Called Question. Let's do it again. Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Well, I'm gone. Check this out. Too much West Coast dick licking, and too many niggas on a mission, doing your best Jay-Z rendition. Too many rough motherfuckers, I got my suspicion that you're just fishing a pool of sharks, nigga. Listen, too many bitches wanna be ladies, so if you a hoe, I'ma call you a hoe. Too many bitches are shady, too many ladies give these niggas too many chances. Too many brothers wanna be lovers, don't know what romance is. Too many bitches stuck up from too many sexual advances. No question, Jay-Z got too many answers. I've been around this block too many times, rock too many rhymes, cop too many nines too. To all my brothers, it ain't too late to come together. Cause too much black and too much love equal forever. I don't follow any guidelines, cause too many niggas rob mine. So I change styles every 2 rhymes. What the fuck? That's 22 tunes for y'all motherfuckers out there, you know what I mean? Shall I continue? Check it out, what? Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Well, I'm gone. Yo, got to reach my quota. Push rock, roll roll up, smooth like on ya. Whole groove like hold up, swole up. Too many faggot niggas clocking my spin and exercising yo. Gay like minds like Richard Simmons. If you could catch Jay right on the late night without the 8 right, maybe you could test my weight right. I dip spit quicker than you ever seen. Administer pain next to minister screaming your name at your wake as I peek in. Look in your casket, feeling sarcastic. Look at them, still sleeping. You're never ready, forever petty. Mine stay petty. Mine's thinking longevity till I'm 70. Living heavily, fuck, felony after felony. What, nigga, you broke? What the fuck you gon' tell me?
Jay-Z. Now you know this is a fat track. Now this is coming out on your new album on Rockefeller Records in '96. Well, it is definitely the bomb. But you know, I do want to say something to you. I know you've been having a lot of problems with the law, but I know you innocent, and I'm behind you 100%. Mad Wednesdays, Rudy King, DJ Ace, Dame Dash, Rockefeller Records, we're all behind you. You can come back anytime.
Let's move on to the next joint. This is a big shout out to Rest in Peace, as a matter of fact, to your man Irv Gotti.
How you cut her off when she said, "I smell reefer"?
I was gonna say we don't gotta. We on a time. we on a time limit according to executives Triple C. But I don't see the point in bringing up the reefer in a negative light, as I was trying to say. So I just want to move on. Say to the next gem again. Rest in peace, to your man Irv Gotti. Let's not forget Irv Gotti's involvement with Jay-Z's career. Rest in peace to the man, because he definitely had a big part to do with this next classic record. Again, not a single. I believe it did not have a video. I could be wrong, chat. Let me know. But let's talk about a great song. Again, I don't know where to put this one under production or under lyrics. You tell me, chat. Am I listing this next song that we all know and love, Can I Live? Does it go into the lyrics category or the production category? Rest in peace, Irv Gotti.
Yeah.
Beats and
Rockefeller.
rhymes.
We invite you to something epic, you know? Where we hustle out of a sense of hopelessness, sort of a desperation. Through that desperation, we come addicted.
Rest in peace, Irv.
Like the fiends we accustomed to serving. Where we feel we have nothing to lose. So we offer you, well, we offer our lives. What do you bring to the table? Well, I'm watching every nigga watching me closely. My shit is butter for the bread, they wanna toast me. I keep my head, both of them where they supposed to be. Holes that get you sidetracked and clap from close feet. I don't sleep, I'm tired, I feel wired like codeine. These days a rubber gotta admire me from 4 fiends away. My pain, which shit was quick to see. From selling cane to brains was fried to a fricassee. Can't lie, at the time it never bothered me. At the bar, getting my dog on properly. My squad and me lack of respect for authority. Laughing hard, happy to be escaping poverty. However brief, I know this game got valleys and peaks. Expectation for dips, for precipitation, we stack chips hardly. The youth I used to be, soon to see a million, no more. Big Willie, my game is grown, prefer you call me William. Illin' for revenues, grateful let me like Channel 7 News, round 7 Jews, head dead in the mic, forgetting all I ever knew. Convenient amnesia, I suggest you call my lawyer. I know the procedure. Block my body, can't trap my mind easily. Explain why we adapt to crime. I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. That's how we on it. Live at the main event. I better trip them out. We on it. Presidential suites, my residential for the weekend. Confidentially speaking in code since I sent you peeking. The NXS rental. Don't be fooled, my game is mental. We both out of town, dawg. What you trying to get into? Viva, Las Vegas, see ya later at the crab tables. Meet me by the one that starts a G-up. This way no fraud willies present, gambling they re-up. And we can have a pleasant time sipping margaritas, yeah. Can I live? Can I live? My mind is infested with sick thoughts that circle like a Lexus. If driven wrong, it's sure to hurt you. Dual level like duplexes. and unity. My crew and me commit atrocities like we got immunity. You guessed it, manifested in tangible goods. Platinum Rolexed it. We don't lease, we buy the whole car, as you should. My confederation, detonation, explode on detonation. Overload the mind of the said patient. When it boils the steam, it comes to it. We all fiends gotta do it. Even righteous minds go through this. True this. The street schoolers to spend our money foolish. Bond with jewelers and watch for intruders. I stepped it up another level. Meditated like a Buddhist. Recruited lieutenants with ludicrous dreams of getting cream. Let's do this. It gets TDS. So I keep one eye open like CBS. You see me stressed, right? Can I live? Can I live? Can I live? Can I live?
We're gonna let that ride out. Let's jump into another single.
Fox Brand. Yeah, I keep it fresher than the next bitch. No need for you to ever sweat the next bitch. With speed, I make the best bitch see the exit. Indeed, you gotta know you're thoroughly respected. By me, you get the keys to the Lexus. But no driving, got your own 96 something. The ride and keep your ass tight up in Versace. That's why you gotta watch your friends, you got to watch me. They connive and shit. The first chance to crack for bank. They'll try me, all they get is 50 cent francs. And papayas from the village to the telly. Time to kill it on your belly, no question. Have more black chicks between my sheets than essence. They say sex is a weapon, so when I shoot, meet your death in less than 8 seconds. Still pounding in my afterlife, laughing, my shit is tight. Who you asking, right?
Ain't no nigga like the one I got.
No one can fuck you better.
Sleeps around, but he gives me a lot.
Keeps you in diamonds and leather.
Friends that tell me I should leave you alone.
Tell them freaks to find a man that they own. Man that they own. Yeah, fresh to death in Moschino. Coach bag looking half black and Filipino. Faking no jazz, got you a beat but a feel important. Surrounded your feet and Jonah Davis and Charles Jordan. I keep you dug, but love, you know these hoes be making me weak. Y'all know how it goes be, and so I creep. I've been sinning since you've been playing with Barbie and Kenny. You can't change a player's game in the ninth inning. The chrome rim spinning keeps them grinning. So I run, way the fuck up in them and wrinkle their face like linen. I play hard till they say God, he's keeping it real. Jigga stay hard, Lord, don't even trip. Shit, I never slip, nigga, get a grip. What you don't see is what you get. Weapons concealed, what the fuck y'all feel? When your niggas play sick, we can all get it.
What the deal? Ain't no nigga like the one I got.
No one can fuck you better.
Sleeps around, but he gives me a lot.
Keeps you in diamonds and leather.
Friends that tell me I should leave you alone.
Tell them freaks to find a man that they own. Man that they own. Yo, ain't no stopping this, no lie. Promise to stay monogamous. I try, but love, you know these hoes be making me weak. Y'all know how it goes be, so I stay deep.
What up, boo? Just keep me laced in the illest snakes. Bank rolls and shit. Back rubs in the French tub. Smacking this bitch, wifey nigga. So when you flip that coke, remember the days you was dead broke. But now you styling, I raised you. Basically made you into a dawn flipping weight, heroin and shit. You know the pussy is all that. That's why I get baguettes, 5 carats and all that. From Dolce, Gabbana to H. Bendel, I'm ringing bells. So who the player? I still keep you in the illest gators. Tailor made so we can lay up in the shade, reminiscing on how I fuck the best of shit. Especially when I'm sipping Baileys. Don't give a fuck on how you move with them other mommies. I push the Z, eating shrimp scampi with rocks larger than life. Fuck them Reebok broads, you made it known who your wife was. I got you frontin' in Armani sweaters before this rap shit when you was in levers and bullshit Berettas and E-classes with Mo in the glasses shows in Cali with all the flavor sway valleys. Now all your menses up in your Benzes, high post. I swear you be killing me playing inside my pubic hairs. I never worry about them other chicks, cause you proved who was your whiz when you was spinning that bitch. I tricked a little when you was up north, your commissary stayed pallid. How you living large on the island, all them collects had me vexed. But when you come home, knew I was coming off with half of them checks. Now we on the rise, your diamond mommy with the slanted eyes, holding this brick, cock the English gay and shit. Fuck no, I see half of that dough, made you into a star, push $100,000 cars.
Whoa. Foxy
Why?
Foxy goes the fuck in, dude. Like she was a serious problem. Now, I've heard rumors that Jay wrote that verse. She still got to deliver that shit though.
Yep.
Yeah.
She pulled her ass off on that, man.
Yeah.
I still think she probably, even if he
Yeah.
did right, I think there was still a sort of a collab situation because like she's
I skipped this song.
You skip? Oh, talk about it. What's that about? Because you hear too much, or like you never liked it?
I just heard it too much.
Yeah, no, I get that. This was in the bag though. This is definitely in the bag.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, it had to be. It has to be in the bag.
In the DJ crate.
I remember when it came out, the New York City Air.
Oh my God, Flex
New
was
York
all over
City
this
streets
record.
was playing this like crazy.
Flex would play the shit out of this record, which basically New York was playing this record.
Yo, I remember the Skate Key was playing this. Oh,
holy shit!
Boom, 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 boom. Jazzo on the beats, just killing it. I've even seen Eric Sermon give it up to him one time on the production because he's like, it's hard to catch that loop, he says, and they do something to make it work apparently, but kills it. Again, a young Foxy Brown. I don't know if that's Foxy's first appearance. Probably not. It's probably like her second appearance, I think. After probably.
that's the first time hearing her on that.
I think I Shot You might have been her first joint. I don't know that might have been her first recording. I don't know which one came out first, but Foxy was a problem. She was gorgeous. She was vicious. She could spit. She was young. Like there was just too many things going her way for her not to drop a platinum album like she did.
Young and fine.
Sounds
like oh, she was young and fine. young and fine. Come here,
Sound like that. Sound like we were sitting on the back road porch of Mississippi or something.
Get clap cheeks.
Right. To get clap cheeks. Yeah, for sure.
Clap cheeks.
Bro, she got Havoc on her album on production. Not even as a. She got Havoc on her album, son.
Yeah, true. Yes.
She got Havoc on her album, bro. Yes. Like, that's legit. Like, who you want on your first album? Like, I want Havoc. Like,
and it's a fire record too.
Yeah, it is a fire record. So it's like okay, you got Trackmasters. We got like Blackstreet ready to drop a feature. Like, Havoc. Like, yeah. Of Mobb Deep. Like
that one.
The other guy.
Man, this musical run is just so amazing, man. Listening to this, man. As we start the summer here stateside, you know what I mean? You know, hearing this album is bringing back a lot of memories of
there's a lot of joints we vibed.
Yeah,
a lot of memories.
Damn, can you talk about Can I Live? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's the best Isaac Hayes flip.
You know what?
I was gonna say he didn't even do nothing crazy, right? He just looped it, right?
But it was used good. It was used right.
No, of course.
I wish there was a little bit more BPMs to it. I wish there was a little bit more of a bop to it. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe up by like 3.
Yeah, maybe 3. Maybe 3 is a good number. But like that record, Can I Live? That's depending on how I'm feeling, I can skip that one.
Word.
Okay.
Because it's that slow. Depending on the mood I'm in, I can kind of skip that. Depending.
You can't live with that one, right? Come on.
I'll be honest, just because we're talking about skips and we haven't talked about any skips yet. I will say, and I was giving you its flowers before, but I was getting more to the producer. 22 Twos it's a skip factor for me.
No.
Can I kick it? Like it's a little tribe redundant. It's like,
I appreciate the nod to Tribe, though. I appreciate it.
Straight up.
I mean, I appreciate you not being able to come in with your own hook, and so you grab someone else's. Like, yeah.
That's why there was a little riff. There was a little riff because of that.
Was I mean, yeah, because used.
Yeah, but Jay-Z explained that he wasn't dissing him.
Again, rap was a weird place back then.
I mean, this competition was stiff. That's the thing. The competition was this stiff back then.
I don't want nobody sounding like me or nobody.
On no album. Yes.
From my team.
He was the first. He was the first to say it, but those were the rules.
Those were the rules.
He didn't establish a rule. He was like,
it was an unwritten rule.
It was a reminder. By the way.
Yeah, but nobody.
We don't do that.
Like nobody says it like Ghostface.
Yeah,
nobody said it like Ghostface.
He put it on Front Street and said what?
He put mad sauce on that motherfucker.
And
People
look
were
who he
like,
said it against. He said something off my man shit. He was talking that big directly.
Yes.
they been over nine. They been over nine shit. Wait,
shit.
I knows this part because me, him, and the Rev laugh about it all the time. They been over nine shit. Who you hear in the background?
Niggas been off of nine shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, niggas caught this little album cover, boom, then I did a nine to that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, what the fuck, man? It's like these happy-go-lucky niggas, man, when they get on, man. They want to pop a little champagne.
Well, like I said,
you know what I'm saying? Every time you see him, you know what I'm saying? Like, front on the front for me, man. You gonna play that role, man. Play it,
It's
though.
like this, man. Niggas, you know not to fuck around with this shit, though. I don't give a fuck how nasty
Nah,
niggas
son.
get.
Let me tell these niggas something, God. I don't want niggas sound like me on no album. You know what I'm saying? For real, because I'm approaching niggas, man. For real, man. I don't want nobody sound like me, man. For real, son. You know,
No doubt.
bad enough, nigga. I don't want nobody sound like nobody for my clan, man. Keep it real. Get your own shit, man. And be original.
Hold up.
That's
You hear Raekwon laughing in the background. You listening to Kev, you know if you're a true, if you're a true interlude lord, you know what I'm saying? If you're a true interlude lord listener, you know you hear Raekwon in the back.
Cats got called out.
Oh man, I'm telling you right now. No, but Can I Live is just a great use. I think it's perfect. Respectfully, I appreciate everybody's opinion on it could be fat. Because the thing is, I've heard other people use that sample. It's such a good sample. People use it. So many.
It's a great sample.
Some people do too much. Like he did just enough. And again, pinkies up, champagne. There's no beer in this. It was like I felt like it was a toast. The song is like a toast. Like here we go. And everything, again, I didn't know where to put it. And I asked the chat, so it was definitely split by a few different people. Like, is this more of about the production or is it about the lyrics? He's spitting some shit on that song specifically.
It is, man. I mean, the whole album he's spitting, but on certain songs, and this being one of those songs, he really is
talking that shit.
Yeah.
Talking some big shit.
Talking that shit.
Yeah.
Like he's talking that shit.
Other stuff that people have, topics wise, stuff that people have said, but man, nobody said it like that.
Well, the first verse still super relevant and super impactful, super goes hard pause 30 years later. Like, pay the fuck attention. You like, damn, he's still like, yes. Yeah, 30 years old. Well, the song.
This is what it was.
This is what it was. Bro,
and think about how think about where Jay-Z sat lyrically, like years on, later on, and how everybody was just like, oh yeah, Jay-Z drops one record, but like, nah, this is what he was starting off with. So there was a precedent. Yeah.
It totally was hindsight. Like I didn't realize how great he was at the time. And there were people telling me. I remember those people because like I said, he touched pause. Some people like, no, that motherfucker is the truth. And I'm like, he's all right. Like, I liked his records because again, I like the production. You got Ski, you got Primo, you got Clark Kent. Like he was dropping fire. But I was like, y'all ain't ODing with this. Like he's like the guy. I'm like, okay, relax. And now I'm like, oh, I wasn't. My ear wasn't tuned yet. My ear wasn't in tune yet.
Just let you know just how high the bar was back then. This record reminds you of that. Of just you had so many good lyricists that, to your point, Jules. If Jay-Z wasn't the guy, he was cool because you had A, B, C, D, and all these other guys. You know what I mean? That were lyrically nice. So that lets you just know how high the bar was for lyricism at this time.
It was a great time in music. Again, music was specifically hip hop. We're talking about was evolving. We had what we just talked about a few minutes ago. You had to be original. If you were gonna do something, you need to be a little bit, not even a little. You'd be a lot of bit different. You know what I'm saying? If it was too similar, it was still people going like, "Yo, this is my shit." So the fact that you had all that originality and still so much dope shit coming out in the '90s proved, I feel itself like almost 10 years after 1988, because I hear 88 is a very popular year for a lot of people that love that particular year.
Yes, that's the first golden era.
I feel like 98 had that same effect. Like 98 had some crazy shit. So this is 96, like I said, and Jay's on a roll after this. So just to give you the heads up, yes, there's 98 involvement with him as well. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna keep playing the game, and so did a lot of other people that we know and love from this particular era. But we're gonna keep playing more music. Again, Monday nights, you know what goes down here every Monday night. Shout out to the chat. Eats, beats, and rhymes, one word. We're all one big family here. Let's keep playing more music. Again, Ain't No Ninja, we just played, was definitely a single off the album, actually featured on The Nutty Professor? Something?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Nutty Professor.
Yep.
And that's when they got its push. Because again, this is another brown bag situation. If you know, you know. This was Jay-Z and Dame Dash and Biggs coming up to Leo Cohen at the time, like, we want to get on this soundtrack. And they're paying for their spot on the soundtrack. And they give I believe it was Kevin Lyles a brown bag full of money. And he goes, nah, I don't need this shit. They were like, no, like, we want you to work the record. If you know Kevin Lyles' early career, not only was he the president of Def Jam, but he was also a radio guy. Like, he worked songs on the radio.
Yo, it says Big Jazz. Is it Jazz O that did the beat?
Yep.
Oh.
Same jazz. Same jazz, old Big Jazz. That is he. And let's keep playing more music. So we're gonna talk about another DJ Premier banger, you know what I'm saying? Coming right after Ain't No Ninja. Let's talk about another crowd favorite. Again, not a single, not a video. This actually did get a video, if I'm not mistaken, on The Streets Is Watching, right? Friend of Foe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Friend of Foe definitely got like a street video
Yes,
on Streets Is Watching, the DVD.
Yeah,
if you
it
don't
was.
know.
Yeah, it's
we
good.
might have to do about something about Streets Is Watching, maybe like a live reaction to that for like 30 years later or something.
Yeah.
Because I remember, but I don't remember. You know what I'm saying? I know we're gonna have to blur out a lot of stuff. I remember that. But Friend of Foe, Jay-Z, DJ Premier, let's go.
Yo, I just came from outside. It's crazy money out here. We ain't got to break these shits down. We can sell weight. But this Jay-Z nigga, he got this shit locked down.
Oh, Jay-Z who, the rapper?
Yeah.
The In My Lifetime nigga? Get the fuck out. That's skinny nigga on the boat. Get the fuck out. Ain't no rapper telling me I can't get no money, man. Come on.
Come on, let's do it.
Fuck, I'm doing what I got to do. Get the fuck out.
Yo, get this shit, man.
You can't let them down.
Check, two, shit, you know what to do. Primo, Coke Crush when I give it to you. Friend of foe, yo, state your biz. You tend to know? There it is. Me, I run the show. Oh, and these kids don't like nobody coming around here fucking with they dope and shit. You enterprising though, and I like it. But fuck with the big dog, Joe, I gotta bite you. Look, it's out of my hands. And you getting money round here, it's not in the plans. Don't hop your ass out of that van, head back to Kansas. I'm sending niggas back up in campuses. Chances slimmer than that chicken Calvin Klein pants. Let me guess. They said it was money round here, and the rest is me stopping you from getting it, correct? Sorry to hear that. My guess is you got work at the hotel. I take care of that. You'll soon see. Now please, give me the room key. You twitch it. Don't do that. You're making me nervous. My crew, well, they do pack. Them dudes is murderers. So please, would you put your hand back in sight? They don't like to see me nervous. You can understand that, right? You draw, better be Picasso. You know the best. Cause if this is not so, God bless. You leave me no choice. I leave you no voice. Believe you me, son. I hate to do it just as bad as you hate to see it done. Now calm your boys. Cause I'm finding it a little hard to concentrate with all the noise. Get the point? I let you go before you leave. I guess I ought to let you know I need those keys, and I promise you never, no matter the weather, ever come around here no more.
Friend of Foe.
Yeah, man. He did a Marlo.
Too good. They had to make a video. They had to make a street video.
Wanted to be one way and it's the other way.
Bro, they had to make a street video for it. Again, if you know Streets Is Watching, you can maybe Triple C can maybe find a little clip to put it during that song. We're gonna keep playing more music. Again, we're talking about Reasonable Doubt, 1996 studio debut album, Jay-Z, 30th anniversary. This is also the introduction to a young artist that we came to know to this day, who's made it a whole different life in the podcast world. Let's talk about Memphis Bleak, coming of age. He's like 15 at this point. It's pretty cool. Again, we all know Jay wrote his verse, but again, he got to deliver it. And at 15, I think he did his thing. Let's talk about coming to age. Jay-Z featuring a young Memphis Bleak.
Yeah, come experience life as we know it. As some of you should know it. Yeah. Place, Marcy.
Clark Kent on the beat.
Actions. Well, y'all know the actions. I got the shorty on my block, always clocking my rocks. He likes the style of profile, I think he won the mock. He likes the way I walk, he see my money talking. The honey's hooking, I'm the hottest nigga in New York. And I see his hunger pains, I know his blood boils. He wanna run with me, I know this kid'll be loyal. I watched him make a few wins, to cop his little sneakers and gear. Then it's just enough for re-up again. I see myself in his eyes, I move from Levi's, the guest of Versace. Now it's diamonds like Liberace, that's just the natural cycle. Nobody wanna be spray like Michael where I'm from. Just them niggas who bounce from a gun. We out here trying to make our white in the cold green. I can help shorty blow out like Afro Sheen. Plus I could relive my days of youth, which is gone. That little nigga's peeps. It's time to put it on. Come on.
They hold my own weight to fit my crown.
Got to lock it down and when they rush,
stand my ground.
It's time to come on.
Stick up my chest and make some loot.
Got to lock it down and when they rush,
stand on my own too. I'm out here slinging, bringing the drama, trying to come up in the game and add a couple of dollar signs to my name. I'm out here serving, disturbing the peace. Life could be better like my man reclined in plush leather seats and selling weight. I'm selling 8, bull 16, trying to graduate to push a quarters, y'all. I ain't gon' sweat him, I'ma let him come to me. If he give me the nod, then these niggas gon' see. I'm tired of being out here round the clock and breaking day and chasing crackheads up the block for my pay. I'm staying fresh, so chickens check. I'm trying to step up to the next level, pushing vets through the jets. Diamonds reflect from the sun directly in your equilibrium. It's stunned. I'm waiting for my day to come. I got the urge to splurge. I don't want a lifetime sentence, just give me the word.
It's time to come on.
They hold my own weight to fit my crown.
Got to lock it down and when they rush,
stand my ground.
It's time to come on.
And stick up my chest and make some loot.
Got to lock it down and when they rush,
stand on my own too.
Hey fella, I've been watching you clocking.
Who me holding down this block? It ain't nothing. You the man, nigga. Now stop fronting.
I like your style.
Nah, I like your style.
Let's drive around a while.
Cool, nigga.
Here's a that.
G, I ride with you for free. I want the long-term riches and bitches.
Listen to me. You let them other niggas get the name, skip the fame. 10th hour, 100 G, keep your shit the same.
On the low?
Yeah, the only way to blow, you let your shit bubble quietly.
And then you blow.
Hey, keep it cool. The only way the people fool is let him show his hand, then you play your cards.
Then he do dealing, I understand.
Don't blow your dough on hotties.
The only thing I got in this world is my word and my nuts, and won't break up for nobody.
I like your resume, pick a day, you can start.
From now until death, do what's part,
time
nigga.
To come on.
And hold my own weight to fit my crown.
Got to lock it down and when they rise,
stand my ground.
It's time to come on.
And stick up my chest and make some loot.
Got to lock it down and when they rise,
stand on my own
it's time
too.
to come on.
And hold my own weight to fit my crown.
Got to lock it down and when they rise,
stand my ground.
it's time to come on.
And stick up my chest and make some loot.
Got to lock it down and when they rise,
stand on my own too.
It's gonna start the beat all over again. Ain't no need for long outro.
Yo, they gave us a tutorial.
The tutorial, yeah, it really did about how to get your number 2 in charge.
Who produced that one again?
This right here is your man Clark Kent on the beat.
R.I.P.
Yep.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Clark Kent, God's favorite DJ. This was again great concept, a great record, great production. Your man Bleak, for being the age he was, definitely delivered. And who knew? You like I said, it's like you make something out of whatever they give you. Right? You gave him the opportunity. Your man got a whole career, a few decades later, and he's still doing this thing. So this was, coming of age. Did you guys ever like Memphis Bleak? Were you impressed with this song?
I thought he's the next one. I thought he was
next too. They definitely positioned him as that.
They did.
Yep.
I was good with this song, and I was looking forward to more stuff from him. He definitely, I won't say definitely. He kind of disappointed.
I don't think he lived up to his full potential.
No.
Yeah, he didn't reach his full potential, but he had a decent run. He had some good songs. I don't know if we count those good songs as good songs because there were other people on them, but
he's got songs that I feel what you're saying. Now I just did the tally. I'm like, oh, you right.
He's a dope MC.
He got one.
He's a dope MC at the end of the day.
I think so too.
Song is
Really
a
dope
song,
MC.
man. If he was on the song, it was a song. I mean, he had some hits. He had some joints, man.
What do we think derailed his career?
What did you say?
What do we think happened to Bleak? Why his career never took off? The way
Beans. He pushed him to the side.
Yeah, I think other people were better than him. Other people were better than him, and they got pushed forward, and he was cool with it.
But here's the thing, though. I kind of agree with Triple C said. I think Beans is one of the reasons. But as far as like, he could have been like the Beans of New York. You feel me? Like there's still gonna be like Beans was never gonna be no king of New York. He never was, but he was definitely number 2 after Jay-Z for a while, and he was supposed to be number 3.
Right.
I mean, Jay-Z has made it quite clear that Memphis Bleak will never have to lift a finger a day in his life. So maybe he was just on some like I don't have to, you know, like I'm nice,
Possible.
I'm dope, I'm still in the
It's
network.
very
I can
possible.
still
But again, back then,
That's
back then you
little
don't-
bro.
yeah, but back then you still don't know what the future holds at that point. You still don't know, like, you know, what the future is. Again, who knew there was going to be this? Again, this is very rare. What happened with Rockefeller to become Rock Nation to do all like it's very doesn't happen with every single label. We know that. So to be like, of course he knew. Like nobody knew that shit. Nobody. But I'll say this. I think him, along with like again another my little man, Joel Santana, another my little man, Lloyd Banks. Like I said, these are guys that were positioned, pause, as like you guys are next. You guys can really do this shit and run the city if y'all do what you're supposed to do correctly, and none of them did. And they were all positioned by their older brothers to be that. With 50 with Lloyd Banks, with Cam and Jewels, and with fucking Jay and Bleak.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
let's give Bleak his just due. Bleak is still, you know, he held his position down very well. Maybe he didn't produce the albums, but his position where he was in the camp, he held it down.
Yeah.
Jewels went
I feel like I'm defending like Memphis Bleak because I wish we had it to the point where we could look up anything from the package. I'm almost positive this time you specifically, Hobo, were like, hell no, there ain't no good Memphis Bleak music out there. Hell no, this I was looking too, like you were probably involved in that same conversation. Yeah, you were looking.
No, hold on.
You saying to me?
Both for you. Both for you.
Hold on.
Jules, man.
Hold on.
Both for
I
you.
specifically
Damn,
said,
man. Didn't give them a chance out there.
No, they was Bleak hating at one point. I was
Get a chance to get them to put the vest on.
I specifically said that Myth Bleak had joints. His first album was decent. It went gold. I don't know what
you sound like me when I was defending that thing. You sound like, those are my stats. You reciting my stats.
I feel like what you're doing right now is you're taking the steering wheel of the bus and you're just doing this just to do this.
Right. Thank you.
Just to do this.
I know for a fact. There was one time I was talking about and y'all was like, get the fuck out of here, Memphis
No,
Bleak.
that's
I was like,
because
yo, like Memphis Bleak. And you guys were like, get the fuck out of here. And I was like,
No, I said
because I think we're talking about battle.
You was trying to big up Joel Santana, and I would say I'll still say get the fuck out of here with that.
Wow.
There's a whole world of people. There's a whole world of people that would say Jewels would destroy Memphis Bleak in a battle.
Come on, stop it. Yo, Jules, stop it. Stop.
Chad, am I wrong?
Jules,
Chad, am I wrong?
Jules, stop.
Am I wrong? We might have to visit this topic.
No, you're trying to go.
No, we're not.
Yes.
No, we're not. You're not going to get this battle. You're not.
Jewels?
No, I'm not. We're not even trying to go viral over some bullshit like that. Man.
Jewels was supposed to be it. People wanted to be Jewels. Nobody wanted to be Memphis Bleak.
You just said you big up Jewels because his name is so close to yours, and people probably
please.
People probably
Only reason why.
Yeah.
Only reason why.
Whatever. I don't respect your shit because it's like almost HBO. Like that made no damn sense.
I mean, it doesn't, but that's what you're doing right now. Because I can't think of another reason why you are champion.
I'm telling you,
so hard.
There is a chapter of people that will be like, how dare you think Memphis Bleak can take on Joel Santana in a versus?
And they're all wrong.
I would support both these young gentlemen who missed their opportunity to become the Kings of New York. I would be interested to see. I put the money up. Let's put it up. Let's get a Joel Santana versus. Look at Triple C. Fuck you, Triple C. Don't worry about the internal.
Hey, listen, the man who writes the check said no, so that means no.
That's why I've been wanting to say it for a long time. I'm ready to step out of my own. You know what I'm saying? To my own production company.
Oh, this.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of working for Don King. I want to be Emmanuel Stewart. I want to do my own thing.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving with something. I'm gonna start my own shit, and we're gonna have a battle. Memphis Bleak. Don't be worried about the internal dealings of.
Let me know how it works out for you.
Of my new production company.
We'll be right here every Monday night, 8 to 9:30.
That's right.
With my man Blank.
So will I. No, this is separate from what we got going on over here. My other businesses.
Look at that.
We're not here to talk about my other business. Don't worry about the internal dealings of my
Look at that. He wants to leave. He wants to do a Jay-Z and leave.
This chick is blank. Oh, don't worry about that, baby.
I wash my hands before I touch my dick.
This guy.
Let's keep playing more music.
If I had your hand, I'd turn mine in. As far as I'm concerned, if I had your hand, I'd cut mine off. Well, man, you know, man, I'm just dealing in whole money. You know, whole money's slow money, but it's show money, man.
Check this out, man. You run up on your bitches, what's what you tell them? Stick their hands in their panties, grab that knot, stick their arm in their car window, drop it like it's hot.
I talk jewels and spit diamonds, all cherry like a hymen. When I'm rhyming with remarkable timing, caviar and silk dream. My voice is linen, spitting venom up in the minds of young women. Mean thoughts to think thoughts type similar. Might you remember, my shit is cold like December. Smoother than Persian rubs, cashmere chromosomes make the nigga jigger. Jay-Z lead through drugs. 18 karat gold pen when it hits the sheets. Words worth a million like I'm rapping them through platinum teeth. I got the great blue palm, you've been warned. Cause all beef returned, well done for lay me on the dawn. Smell the dawn on my breath as I yawn. When your hoes try to corner bro, as if you didn't know. Jay's about getting dough, spitting flow like fine wine down your earlobe. I'm smooth but deadly like a per-handle pistol. Honey's humming melody when I rub it like crystal. The proper etiquette when I drop the subject verb then the predicate. With this rich nigga rhetoric, I'm solid gold. I rap like a mink stove. I stick pearl tongues, your world will never know. From New York to Paris, the vocal style vary. From nice to deadly, like a bad bag of D. Now, notice, the child swift like a lotus. Focus on the low, I be the greatest nigga that wrote it. Return of the Jedi, from Rio de Janeiro on the red eye. Yet I still feel the need to be fly. I dip down when I'm rapping and slide like satin. You know the black eye, white china in the brain cabinet. I never cry, if I did, I'd cry ice. From my nigga sauce, I hit you with this advice. Life's short, so play hard and stick hard. And the only time you love them is when you dick hard. Dick hard.
That's cashmere, baby.
Oh, man, you know. Slay back, man. That's all I'm trying to get to, man.
J to the A to the Y to the Z. Motherfucking pimp, that's what it be. It don't get no hotter than that, baby.
Show you right.
Them niggas know.
Check it out, check it out. Arrow Flynn, hot like heroin. Young pimps is sterile when I pimp through your barrel in. I gotta keep your tricks intact, cause I walk like a pimp, talk like a madman. The star player, the golden ball layer, the sweet Miss Fontaine player. Show you right, I'm game tight, so why should it change tonight? Go tell your peeps, dog, I'm lethal to the name right. I pimp hard on the trick. Look, fuck if your leg broke, bitch. Hop up on your good foot.
Somebody gonna work tonight.
Somebody
gonna work tonight.
Purse, rack him up, man.
Body's going to work tonight.
Yo, you got the money, man. You ass bitch. Shit is right down.
Bring you on the beat.
Fuck right behind each other, nigga.
Throw some money.
Yeah,
so.
Case, man.
Oh man, ain't nothing. He all right.
Hey, yo, 6 more on the side.
Ain't nobody snitching. You know,
you don't get me my money.
Sitting on those 7 digits, unlike you broke ass nigga.
Fuck out. This cat right here, this broke ass betting ass nigga. Fuck out of here. Betting 5,000, ain't got no money.
Chili cheese face ass nigga.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Salmon cake face.
Hey yo, Jay, word up. These motherfuckers fucking talking that comeback shit like they cooking crack. Shit, I ain't frontin'. All I want my pockets green like Slim Change, you know what I'm saying? Front the road, we roll back like rubbers, motherfucker. For real, with no trace of age, we keep our pockets fully blown. Rockefeller click, nigga. Hey yo, we patting down pussy from Sugar Hill to the Shark Bar. Fuck a bitch, D in the Mark car. We got the bad bitches gasping for air and Aspen. Searching for aspirin when I ass in. We swing, you cling, we do our thing and bring sling and ding-a-ling from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn to Beijing. East Coast host is hostile, colossal money flaring like nostrils for drug dealing apostles. Al Pacino down to Nino Brown. Me, Jay, and Primo got it sold across the board like Pacino. Teflon, make sure your jammy is full. Cause I heard Sammy the Bull, lamps in Miami will pull. Tropical leads where I got a few keys. With momentum, stock a few G's. Now it's unstoppable cheese. Said we was garbage, so fuck college. Street knowledge amazes the scholars when we coin phrases for dollars. Star-studded bitches with crystals. Get fucked with pistols just to see my shit discharge pus. I dropped the Stella, even acapella. I got to tell all about Rockefeller.
Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang. And if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang. And if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang. And if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang. And if not, then let me do my thing.
Mannerisms of a young Bobby De Niro. Spent Spanish wisdoms in a whip with De Niro. Crime organized like the Pharaoh. I cream, I diamond gleam, high post like Hakeem. Got a lot of things to drop, Brooklyn to Queens. I gotta keep my steam, niggas wanna try to hem my long jeans. Uptown fiend for Jay-Z to appear in the scene. In the meanwhile, here's some dope for y'all to lean. Liaison for days on end. Money make the world go around, so I made some to spend. Can I live this dough with my negs dividends flow like the Mississippi rib looking jig? Can't do for Dolo. Had to turn away when Tony killed Manolo. That's real. Mixed feelings like a mulatto. Thug thought he was OG Bobby Johnson. I played him like Benny Blanco. Mano a mano, you ain't ready. I find no trigger straight up. Shoot my guns horizontal. Get your weight up. I am 2.2 pounds. You're barely 125 grams. Wouldn't expect y'all to understand this money. Due to knowledge, due to few dollars. I'm due to demolish. Cruise Brooklyn through Hollis to a hood near you. What the fuck?
Money is power, I'm energetic with facial credit, pure platinum fetish, for cheddar, spread lettuce, heroes get deadish. I make moves that remove pebbles out of shoes, shoes suck pistol like pipe with the crystal. John Stockton couldn't assist you. Convoys of Benz, it's like we filing in the UN. So what the fuck you doing? Whatever, nigga, Farfik Nugent. Rugged, get polished, banking dollars with the commas. Banging bitches out the Bahamas, on high to llama, we cry nada. Fly farther, fry hotter, you die gotta. Fuck with me, witness manana. Absence of malice in my palace. Call cousin, now Dallas. Trigger finger with the callus. Tip scales for mail to keep these niggas off balance. Yo, frequent stops to OTB, you feeding me. Steamer niggas scheming on the wrist action with the gleams. Juice for Pop Duke, fulfill your dreams. Never put the pure brown sugar before the dirty green cream.
Bring it on if you think you can hang. And if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang. And if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang. And if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang. And if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah.
Stress.
Beats and rhymes.
Heavy song.
Beats and rhymes.
I sold it all from crack to OPM. In third person, I don't wanna see them. So I'm rehearsing with my peoples how to GM. From a remote location in the BM. Scoping the whole situation like damn. Metamorphic as the dope turns to cream. But one of these buyers got eyes like a Korean. It's difficult to read them. The windows to his soul were half closed. I put the key in, pulled off slow, hoping my people flee in. Chink try to knock the only link that tied me in. Coppers was watching us through nighttime binoculars. This time they got us on tape, exchanging dope for dollars. Make me wanna holler back at the crib of the sauna. Praying my people bailed out like Time Warner. Awaiting call from his kin, not the coroner. Phone in my hand, nervous, confined to a corner. Beads of sweat, second thoughts on my mind. How can I ease the stress and learn to live with these regrets? This time, stress, giving a shit up. Fuck. This is the #1 rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. On a rise to the top, many drop. Don't forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. This is the #1 rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. If through our travels we get separated, never forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. As sure as this earth is turning, souls burning in search of higher learning, turning in every direction, seeking direction. My mom's crying cause her insides are dying. Her son trying her patience, keep her heart racing. A million beats a minute. I know I push you to your limit, but it's this game, love. I'm caught up all in it. They make it so you can't prevent it. Never never give it, you gotta take it. Can't fake it, I keep it authentic. My hand got this pistol shaking, cause I sense danger like Camp Crystal Lakin. Don't wanna shoot him, but I got him. Trapped within this infrared dot, about to hide him and hit rock bottom. No answers to these trick questions, no time, shit stressing. My life found, I got to live for the right now. Time waits for no man, can't turn back the hands once it's too late. Gotta learn to live with regret. You used to hold me, told me that I was the best. Anything in this world I want, I could possess. All that made me want is all that I can get in order to survive. Gotta learn to live with regrets. When I was young, you used to hold me, told me I was the best. Anything in this world I want, I could possess. All that made me want is all that I can get in order to survive. Gotta learn to live with regrets. Find myself reminiscing, remember this one. When he was here, he was crazy nice with his son. I miss him, long as I'm living, he's living through memories. He's there to kill all my suicidal tendencies. In heaven looking over me, or in hell, keeping it cozy. I'm coming, life on these streets ain't what it's supposed to be. Remember Newton, mutual friend with me and him feuding. On your life, I try to talk to him, but you know niggas think they guns could stop faux niggas frontin' like they Big Willie, but really old niggas, whole niggas. This year I show niggas think I'm slipping. I'm about to send you a roommate, no bullshitting. But my hustle's going too well to hit 'em. You was right, niggas want you to be miserable with them. Anyway, I ain't trying to hear it. I think I'm touched. This whole verse I've been talking to your spirit a little too much. This is the number one rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. On a rise to the top, mini drop. Don't forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. This is the number one rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. And through our travels, we get separated. Never forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. This is the number one rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. On the rise to the top, many drop. Don't forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. This is the number one rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. If through our travels we get separated, never forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. Rockefeller, y'all.
There you go. The end of Reasonable Doubt, the debut classic album from Jay-Z. Right here. It's a banger. It goes without saying. This is a great fucking album, man. This album definitely deserves more than 4 mics, in my personal opinion. Let's talk about it real quick, and then we'll dissect some more songs as we're going. The chat has a lot to say as well. Shout out to the last song, by the way, produced by Peter Panic. Never heard of him. And I felt the same way. I think there was Mr. September who said it in the chat. Like, I never cared much for this very last song, and didn't say I like it or dislike it. They're just like, I'm not even getting this far. And I like it now. And Scan, am I wrong? Maybe you guys can figure out for me. Is that live instrumentation? It doesn't sound like a sample or anything. It sounds like live instrumentation. And you're on mute.
Scan, you're on mute. Yeah, that's actually, they were talking about it in the chat. Yeah, okay. That's a live bass, right, Scan?
I don't know. I think I'm trying to find out right now because it might be a sample. It sounds like parts of it because Two Kids mentioned Jocko, which what I found or what I'm seeing is that it's Hubert Laws and Earl Clue, but it wouldn't surprise me if Jocko played on that record. So, but I'm still trying to find out right now.
Peter Panic, one of the Supermen, apparently. Down with Clark Kent, I guess. Says here, produced and mixed by Peter Panic for Superman Productions. So he was definitely down with Clark. And again, this is the debut project that was put out in 1996. We're going to go around the room real quick and see how many sporks we think it deserves. But we are going to talk real quickly about the fact that I don't think anybody had any real skip factors when it came to this project. I mean, I could come up with one if I wanted to, but I'm not really stressing it enough to even bring it up. But I mean, does anybody feel that same way, or is there an absolute skip song for someone, or skip songs for somebody?
No, there's no absolute skip. Like I said, the Can I Live just depends on the mood of.
Depends on mood. Yeah, I agree. I agree with I like certain songs. It's not necessarily a outright skip, but it depends sometimes on the mood. You know what I'm saying? You may skip a song or two.
Trip, I know how you keep it funky. Like nothing. You listen to everything.
I love this album.
Oh shit!
I love this.
Nice. Love it. I haven't heard Triple C that adamant. For real, I haven't heard Triple C that adamant
in a while.
Usually,
right?
a lot of people first is the dopest album. Usually, a lot of Nas first one's dope. Jay-Z joint is dope. Yeah, all's the first.
I never heard Triple C this adamant about anything since McDonald's introduced the chicken McRib.
Oh
I
wow!
never heard you that.
I only wish that Jay-Z pushed Source Money.
Yeah, Sauce was definitely a loss.
Yeah.
Pause. I mean, well, not a pause. It's sad.
He should have been. He should have
been.
been second. He should have been second.
Sauce was a problem. If you know, you know. I mean, but he had a situation over at MCA. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. But I might even have an album somewhere in my stash.
Yeah, I have the Source Money album somewhere.
I think Source Money could have been his AZ.
Should have been. I mean, he was featured on this album. He was definitely featured on Streets is Watching, the soundtrack. I think that's where it might have ended, though. I don't know if he ended up being on anything else. But he did have that banger, that one summer with Jay, this goes out to my Brooklyn crew, put your hands up in the air, you feel me? Come on, Dave, come on.
That joint had the party and the
Face
club
off.
on fire.
That needed to be in the DJ bag. That needed to be in the DJ bag.
Face off was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Another one I think that they had a street video for on the street is watching, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, again, I saw out of this, 5 mic situation that we're talking about. This album got 4. If you're watching at home right now, Eats Beats and Rhymes presents Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt. 30-year later celebration. We're talking about it got 4 mics back in 1996 from the Source magazine, which was the hip hop Bible at the time, very well respected, and it meant a big deal. They got 4 mics, very respectful rating. I think for back then, I probably would have been okay with that. Today, in the year 2026, we're no longer in the 1900s. I would say strongly, no doubt, a strong 4.5 for sure.
I
agree with that.
I gave it 5 then. I give it 5 now.
I agree with that.
I feel like even though I was late to the party on it, originally listening to it, the rhymes, the production, just the newness factor, it's 5 mics.
Wow.
Yeah. I agree with I agree with Hobo.
5 mics too. Breeze, what do you say? 4 or 5? With 4.5? What are you thinking? What?
Listening to it and I think it still holds its weight. I think some of the production, if not the majority of production, sounds like it could have came out recently, I would say 5. You know what? I'll give it a solid 5 sporks.
Nice.
A solid 5.
I feel like more people, to your point, something to kind of what you said earlier, Jules, more people know the words to album tracks on this song than I would dare say anything else.
What do you mean by anything else? Like other albums in the same category?
A lot of other albums in the same category.
Okay, so an artist's first album like that.
Yeah, people know the words to this album, man.
Yeah, they do.
And it's funny. It's funny. I'm just gonna, because what I wanted to say is kind of in reference to what Hobo is saying. Because listening to it now, I didn't realize how many records should have been singles, which would have been damn near the whole entire album.
Right.
So many people knowing the album like that, I wouldn't have been surprised if any of these records would have been singles. Like you could have you could have damn near just about put the whole entire album.
I mean, they pretty much did. They pretty much did. Like I said, we've heard so many of these songs on the radio, like big fucking time. Again, like bro. And there's remixes. I mean, again, so there's deluxe versions of this album that are available online. Obviously, like one of them would be the "Can't Knock the Hustle Fool's Paradise" remix featuring Melissa Morgan.
Yeah,
which is a dope flip of the original joint with a more party-ish kind of vibe. And believe it or not, there's a "Can I Live" Part 2 featuring man Mev Bleak on this as well, which is included as part of the reissue, if you will, because this was not on the original album. That I know for a fact. But again, this album resonated a lot with a lot of people. It made a lot of noise. And then they brought on Volume 1, which was, again, his attempt to sort of be very commercial. It's from what I understand, I don't remember if it's an actual quote or not, that's not one of his favorite albums because he was trying to be very commercial. Something that this album kind of wasn't.
No.
Oh. No.
Yo,
This album
I
was
have a
not that.
Do you feel the same way if he performs this in June? Like
I'm hype if he performs any of these
like
songs. I think
will it be
New
the
York.
same feeling? Like because
Yeah,
he's not that. I feel like he's not that same guy. Like as a
He's
performer.
not. He's
No,
not.
he's not.
Well, he was never a great performer. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
I like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
He's
Jay-Z was
never
never
been a great performer. He
He's
stands
gotten
there.
better. He's
He
gotten
stands
better.
there.
He's gotten better. But
He just stands there, bro. He just stands there.
yeah, it rhymes.
Maybe with his Ty Bo, he's going to come out to backflips.
I will say this. The fact that he's doing it in New York, and obvious, right? If you're going to celebrate. If there was, I think he's doing this in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to be doing that at was it what's where the Nets play at?
Barclay.
Barclays. He need to be doing that shit in Barclays because it's a Brooklyn thing. Regardless of whatever, that's just some minor detail. The fact that he's gonna do it in New York, and there are many people as us, our age, that still listen to music, still fuck with it, and listen to his catalog as some of our older OGs would listen to like Marvin Gaye and Stevie Wonder catalog. We listen to his catalog like that. When he does, and he's bringing her out. Can't knock the hustle with Mary J. Blige. The arena's gonna go nuts.
Yeah, that
And he's not playing that first. I don't think he's going in order of the track listing.
Can't.
But then he's not gonna limit it to just that. You know, he's gonna put out so many surprises. He's gonna put out so many fucking surprises.
How many people hit up Jay-Z trying to be on that stage, dude?
He's doing 2 albums in their entirety. So he is doing this album in its entirety, and he's doing, I think,
Blueprint.
The Blueprint, yeah.
Now the thing about it is, actually, is it the Blueprint or it's another one?
No,
Either
it's
way,
Blueprint.
okay. But either way, yes, he's gonna do the entirety. But like, he ain't gonna. This is Jay. He's not just gonna give you like. It's gonna be like extra sauce on top. Like he's always gonna give you a little extra, like because he can't be a regular performer. That's the thing. You want to do Jay-Z's special night, 2 nights only. It's got to be like I'll put it to you this way: if you had to choose which night you want to go to, just based on like, I don't think he got to pull all the stunts he wants to pull. I'm gonna go to the Blueprint night because he gonna like everything that he didn't get to do the night before. He gonna do it that night. Every last surprise, every last whatever.
Whatever night he's performing with a live band, that's the night I want to go.
Both nights, I'm sure. Both nights.
I'm sure. I want to go
more capacity.
I want to go see him do Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, that was the one I would choose.
Yeah,
I would. But again, like the Blueprint, not a bad show to be at either, though.
No, nothing.
No. The Blueprint, when Encore come on, oh my god, can you imagine? When Encore come on, that shit was.
Encore's not on the.
Huh?
Encore's not on the Blueprint.
It's not.
Nah.
Was that the Black Album?
Yeah.
Shit, which is the crowd joint on the Blueprint? He got like Ain't No Love.
Izzo.
H to
I'm
the
talking about
Izzo.
like from like a crowd kind of. Either way,
H to the Izzo is in the crowd record.
I just meant something to chant along to.
I think he should have performed in Statue of Liberty.
H to the Izzo is not a record they would chant along to.
You're right.
Chant. I'm talking about chant, like a chant record, like not know the lyrics. Just don't know the lyrics yet. A chant record. I see you trying to catch me slipping. The floor not wet.
No, I don't have.
No, we good.
I don't have to try. That's the thing. I don't have to try.
Listen, the Knicks are winning at the moment. If I understand it.
I'm glad you're paying attention.
Let's be positive. Let's stay positive. Don't be bringing on this negative Cavs energy over here. You act very cavish.
I knew that this was going to happen, and I'm going to put a stop to it right now. You don't never talk no sports shit.
I don't
ever.
I don't
start talking some Knicks shit now.
I've made it perfectly clear from day one. I am not a sports guy.
I will listen to everyone else on this panel.
I've said it numerous times. I am not a sports guy. I am not, never will be. I've also said that I'm a total sellout around finals, Series 7s, World Series, and motherfucking, what's the football shit? The Super Bowl.
What's the football shit?
Oh, and World Cup. Don't forget the World Cup.
This guy's just showing up for the party.
Absolutely. I'm a total sellout. You might just catch me in a full Philadelphia outfit one day.
You know what? And you're the reason why I don't go to parties on Super Bowls, World Series.
Right. Because of people like you.
It's fine. It's fun. I'm there for the fun. I'm there for the drinks and the entertainment. You guys are watching the game.
You.
I'm here for for the fanfare. Yeah,
I'm here for the garlic parmesans, baby.
garlic parmesan.
It's all about the
expensive
tailgating.
drinks.
It's all about the tailgating.
Yeah, let's get the tailgate going. Let's do that. So listen, we're gonna wrap things up for editing purposes. As you know, Monday nights we do this here live on Twitch, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eats Beats and Rhymes, name of the channel. Check us out on YouTube. Check it out on your DSPs. If you want to leave a donation, we're over at Cash App. Eats Beats and Rhymes everywhere you want to find us. And we just wrapped up this edition of the 4 mic dissection of Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. Again, we haven't even finished with the 4.5. If you've been following that series, we still have more 4.5 mic dissections to go. But we felt it was about that time, since Jay-Z was celebrating the 30th year anniversary of this album, that we should as well. And we felt that this album overall, sounds like a lot of people in this room gave it a 5 mic rating. Chat, let me know what you thought. If you want to leave it in the comments at home, leave it at home. And I think everybody definitely upgraded from a 4 to a higher percentage. Even me, I didn't give it a 5, but I gave it a 4.5. Scan City did the same, so it definitely went up. And I think it's safe to say that this, the source might have gotten their score wrong. I'm gonna ask the last question of the evening before we finally sign out, and I think we're all in agreement here. No need to really dwell on too much. Did it age well? I think yes.
Of course.
Duh.
And goes without saying, this album definitely
it has great replay value.
Yeah. Speaking of replay, you think he's gonna come with a like a reissue, like remixes to this?
Yeah. Why
Maybe.
not? Cash in.
I would like to see it. I don't know, man. He's so funny with his music, bro.
I love the.
Well, I don't know if he
production.
owns this one anymore.
No,
right?
I
It's
think
kinda
he
weird.
just got it back. He just got it back.
Oh, then he's definitely gonna do something with it. Like, what's the point of getting it back and not making some money?
He's releasing his singles, like re-releasing all of his singles. So maybe that'll culminate with the re-release of the album. But he's re-releasing all the singles, which is dope.
That's fire. Remastered.
With the 2 dots over the Y, you know how he took that off and then he put it back on for this 30-year.
Right here, these 2 dots right here. Yeah, I never understood the 2 dots.
Was that make it? Is that French?
I think in some language it's definitely an accent mark. I don't think it relates to English, but I think you're right. I think it is an accent mark in a certain language. I'm not sure what language, but
Interesting.
Turns it to like a U.
Probably.
Secret Society talk right there.
Oh, probably is.
Oh, some
Come on,
Illuminati.
Trip. Come on, Trip. What you doing, Trip? What
With
you
your
doing,
mind,
Trip?
soul, and your body.
You doing, Trip? What you doing, Trip?
Exactly.
Mind, soul, and your body. So again, we're gonna catch you guys next Monday night. We're doing this for editing purposes. Have a great week and catch up with us next Monday night for another episode of Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Everybody have a great one. Peace.
Peace.
Alhamdulillah.